Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Stage is set, ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. Isaiah McKenzie now to return. Now an opening past the 30. He's to midfield. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Anytime you find yourself on the road, you want to do anything you can early to establish yourself and quiet this crowd. And I'll tell you, there's no better way than to take the opening kickoff nearly all the way and set up your offense with great field position to start this game.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Here's the first carry for the man from Kentucky, Ray Davis. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. John Mechie was the intended target, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Richardson, going to keep this himself.
Great work there defensively, Mike. You could tell they were onto that one from the start. They're able to hold him to a short gain on the keeper and force the 4th down.
On 4th down, Richardson. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
Well, Mike, it's pretty clear early in this game the message they want to send is we are going to be aggressive on offense. And that's exactly what they did there, going for it on 4th down early. But it's the defense that comes through and forces the turnover on downs.
Motion man is Rice. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Braden Fisk is there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. That's hard. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Into space. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's got room past the 35. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. Now, a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. On the ground, it's Brooks. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Working the right side. Taken in by Rice.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
Richardson operating from the pistol. Oh, he pumps up the football. Ah, but and he'll gather it back in. Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster.
The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Open man is Mechie. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Throwing on second down, Richardson. Off he goes.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the marker.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. The blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Cardinals have got it. Past midfield. Still on the move. And now, following the turnover, we have an injured player on the field. Each quarterback picked off in that turnover-filled first quarter. 0-0 is the score. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Catch is made by Wright.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's McCarthy. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Brooks. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. They'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. We'll go once more with Brooks. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Arizona. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A run with Davis. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Zone read, it's a give to Davis. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
From the gun, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Here's 2nd and 9. Another try with Brooks. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll motion over Pierce. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll run. It's Davis. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Second and 7. Now it's Richardson. He'll keep it, and nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The key to running the read option, Mike, is that the timing has to be just right. If it's too slow getting going, a lot of the times defenders can get in the backfield and cause havoc, and that's exactly what happened here.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. It's Riley Dixon coming on now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. First and 10. To throw is McCarthy. A hit, and he has lost the football. And the defense hasn't. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it. And that is a big takeaway here. That is defense.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. On the handoff, it's Davis. A dive, and he's in. Ray Davis. Touchdown, Atlanta. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Falcons move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. The left side into the hands of Olave. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
McKenzie with the reception. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have...
And he's into the end zone. Isaiah McKenzie. Touchdown, Falcons. Point after now from Dicker. He gets it to go, and the Falcons will take a 14-6 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Back to the right side. Caught by McBride. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground. Work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. He's going to go up top here for McBride. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week as we send you to Orlando to check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up.
Cameron Vickers to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Give inside, it's Brooks. And this will be a Cardinals first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
On second down, here's McCarthy. That's caught. It's Brooks out of the backfield. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
McBride is the motion man. On first down, here's McCarthy. To the left side, he's got Kmet. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20-yard line.
A carry now for Brooks. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. McBride is the motion man. Handoff, running left is Brooks. He is in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Cardinals. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as...
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. He works free, right side, inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's McKenzie. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now, a give to Davis. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
The motion man is Boyd. On 2nd down, Richardson. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll go play action. it's Richardson.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
On the ground, it's Davis. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Looking to throw, Richardson. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he goes out of bounds at the 3, and from there it's going to be first and goal.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the...
And he will take it in himself. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his second touchdown tonight. Dicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And that is incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll be third down.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Mechie, the man in motion. On first and 10, here's Richardson. That'll be caught by the running back, Davis. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely, and results in a completion.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Third and a yard. They'll send a tight end in motion. On third down, here's Davis. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking first down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Off the zone read, this is Richardson. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as this defense can't come up with the play they need. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. Now Richardson. And this will be incomplete. Trying to find Ray Davis out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down. On play action, Richardson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. He's got it at the 7. And he will get into the end zone. John Mechie. Touchdown, Falcons. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Falcons are able to extend the lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Bigsby to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it is Bigsby to start this drive. A short gain there to about the 22. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this.
Cardinals 12.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll motion over Pierce. A run. It's Bigsby. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. It's a pickup of 12. It's an Arizona first down. On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3.
39-yard line. A 3-yard finish. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And that is incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. On 4th down, here's McCarthy. That's incomplete. Darian Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. On 1st down, it's Davis. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. He'll go again with Davis. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
3rd and 9. Mechie, the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. McKenzie with it. A gain of 17 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. Not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll run it with Davis. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And he'll be taken down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. Here's a run. And that's a productive run. He gets this one down to the 4. Inside the 5, it is second and goal. They'll go with him again. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown, so they're going to go for it here on fourth and goal. From the gun, Richardson. And this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he's going to be taken down up around the 24-yard line.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
That's caught! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. That is brought in at the 10. And he's gonna be taken down. Cards gonna signal for their third and final timeout. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal. Throwing again is McCarthy. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. Good night from Glendale.